अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरश्वे नमः। Thank you. हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपीकांत राधाकांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे। One more time. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण। दीक्षा काले भक्त करे आत्मसमर्पण, सही काले कृष्ण करे तार आत्मसम। This is verse which means
during Diksha, sadhak does his or gets surrendered to his guru, and then guru makes him, Krishna makes him like himself.
not like himself.
Himself means
दीक्षा काले भक्त करे आत्मसमर्पण. At the time of Diksha, a candidate surrender everything to Shri Guru, and say Kale at the same moment, Krishna embraced that candidate and gives his prem, his bhakti. Atmasam means Krishna gives his service, direct service. But we already received Diksha. We're not even seeing Krishna. Receiving mantras from Shri Guru is not just Diksha. Understand? Just receiving mantra from Shri Guru is not completion of Diksha. It is beginning of Diksha. In India, arranged marriages, not love marriages, but if it is arranged marriage by two families, when the marriage takes place, it's not that immediately after marriage took place and they both start developing love. It happens after a while when they understand each other nicely. So getting married means is the beginning of understanding. And gradually it gets condensed more and more in a daily interaction. Similarly, Diksha is like this. In the first place, when a candidate approaches Shri Guru, what kind of Guru? Not kangaroo, but actually Guru. And what's the symptoms of Guru? Tasmad Gurum Prapadyet Jigyasu Shre Uttamam Shabde Parachanishnatham Brahmane Prashnam Ashrayam. Srimad Bhagavatam says, hence, Tasmad Gurum Prapadde. An inquisitive candidate must approach a bona fide guru, and seeing the symptoms in that guru. Tasmad Gurum Prapadde. Jigyasu Sheottamam. One who is jigyasu, inquisitive nature. One who is serious in nature, serious about spirituality, and very much inquisitive to know more and more. To that guru who is Shabde Paracha Nishnatam. One who has realized, experienced, well versed in all the Shastras. Not only just well versed in the Shastras, but must know the inside of the Shastras, the details, the depth of the Shastras. And this is not even enough. He should also be a renounced person, not an enjoyer. Moment we see any individual, any person like this, what should be our first attempt? Without delay of wasting one's lifetime of spending day and night in material affairs. Immediately, intelligent person, immediately take a decision, a wise decision, to surrender oneself to Shri Guru. And approach with a very humble mood. Please grant me Diksha. What is the Diksha means? Diksha is not a rickshaw. Diksha means, the definition of Diksha is Divya Gyan Yado Dadad Kurjasya Pap Sanshayam. Diksha means infusion of transcendental knowledge in the heart of the candidate, in the heart of the disciple. Giving the transcendental knowledge. What is the transcendental knowledge? Everything related to Krishna is transcendental. Krishna is the center of your life. This is transcendental nature. We stay with our family, we stay in our house, we have all comforts and luxuries, but Krishna is the owner of my house. My family members are related to Krishna. That's why I am related to Krishna. We all know about Mother Kunti. How many children she had? 5 Pandavas. The first prayers in Srimad Bhagavatam is the prayers of Queen Kunti. She said so many things, but in the last she said, Sne Pasham Inam Chindim Didam Pandushu Vrishnishu. Oh Krishna, can you please destroy my attachment towards Pandavas? And to a surprise, Krishna said, what are you saying? The entire world wants to establish a relationship with my Pandavas because they are my devotees. And Pandavas are your sons, and you want to cut off that relationship? Why? I'm not understanding your intent. Kunti Devi said, well, I want to say that Pandavas are my son. I don't want to see Pandavas as my son, but I want to see my sons as your devotees. That means you should be the center of our family life. My children, my husband, my everyone, my parents, they're related to Krishna and I'm related to Krishna. This is ideal. And I'm related to Krishna, therefore we are related to each other. Moment we subtract Krishna from the relationship, then it gets to material relationships, and then there's a different direction to that. There are many families who keep this in mind and make a very balanced lifestyle, balancing the material life and spiritual life together, thinking Krishna is the center of my house. Krishna is the center of my relationship. This we know, but to realize this, you need little efforts. That efforts, that endeavors means sadhan. One's sadhan. To achieve one's sadhe means the goal. If I want to go Europe, if I want to go India, that's my sadhe, that's my goal. How I'm going to go, that depends on me. I can take airplane, I can take train, I can take bus, I can take car, I can walk. But we are very smart to choose the fastest modes of transportation to reach our goal. So there are many, many directions: walking, my personal car, bus, train, and airplane. We know very well which sadhan, which transportation is faster. Of course, it's airplane. Therefore, many practice yoga, many practice austerities. There are many who practice many different kind of directions and means to attain that goal. But the fastest is not from my perspective, from Srimad Bhagavatam perspective. Krishna Varnam Atusha Krishna Sangopang Astapashadam Yagya Sankirtan Prayahi Yajantihi Sumedasa. Nama, what is the translation? Loud, please.
That somebody who's practicing this path, on this path, that they are not going to get distracted by anything. They're just going straight.
Ananda Prabhu.
One should surrender to that God who is not Krishna Varna, who is coming with his own parikars and spreading Sankirtan movement. So it is basically Mahaprabhu. So the fastest route is to go through Mahaprabhu.
ठीक से समझाओ ना. Who is considered to be the most intellectual person in this Kali Yuga? Now this verse, who created this verse? Who spoke this verse? Shukdev Goswami. And it's in Bhagavatam. I didn't write this verse. And there is no one in the entire universe who can cross the words of Shukdev Goswami. Understand? Shukdev Goswami said, Krishna Varnam Atusha Krishna Sangopang Astra Pashadam. The most intellectual person in Kali Yuga, this Iron Age, going to be that person. He spoke this 5,000 years back. Is going to be that person who's worshipping a personality of Godhead, who himself is golden complexion, but is vibrating his lips, chanting the names of Krishna all the time. Worshipping that personality with chanting of the names means Hare Krishna Mahamantra is considered to be the most wise and intellectual person. Yagya Sankirtan Prai Yajantihi Sumedasa. Understand? That means this directly implies to Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Radha Krishna combined form. Understand? Who is Mahaprabhu? We have gone Nitai there for their pleasure. Mahaprabhu is when Krishna embraces Radharani and they become one. But how astonishing it is. If we embrace someone, we don't become one. If I embrace Hemant, he will be individual personality, I'll be individual personality. But this embrace of Shri Radha and Shri Krishna is not embrace of two individuals, is embrace of one person. Understand? For example, look at me. Whom I'm embracing to?
Yourself.
What's wrong in that? Can you see two or one?
One.
I'm embracing with my efforts, with my energy, my own self. And this is what's happening there. Because Krishna is Shaktiman and Radharani is his potency of Krishna. So Krishna is embracing Radharani, is embracing his own energy, his own potency. Means he's embracing his own self. He's embracing his own self. And when this embrace becomes very strong, very intense, it becomes Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In other words, okay, chhod do. In other words, Radharani she is potency. So she, to facilitate Krishna, she covered Krishna with her embrace. With this mood that, oh my beloved Krishna, when you're going to cry and fall on the ground, I don't want you to get any hurt. May all that pain goes to me and you be protected just inside me. This is Mahaprabhu. Where Radharani covered Krishna, because Krishna is dark complexion and Mahaprabhu is Radharani is golden complexion. And Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is what complexion? Golden complexion. So Radharani embraced Krishna in such a way, it becomes so intense that you should not get any pain. I take all of your pain and you stay protected inside. So inside is Krishna and outside is Radharani. That's Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. One who worships Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in this Kali Yuga with Hare Krishna Mahamantra is considered to be the most intellectual person. Yagye Sankirtan Prayahi Yajantihi Sumedasa. Sumedasa means one who is very intelligent, intellectual. But Krishna Varnam Atusha Krishna. This is very important. This proves who should be ideally our object of worship in this Iron Age Kali Yuga. And who is announcing this? Who is declaring this? And who is revealing this? Shukdev Goswami, not ordinary personality. And is familiar with all other incarnations too. Is Shukdev Goswami who narrated the pastime of Matsya Avatar. When Krishna, he became a fish. A fish incarnation. Matsya. Why? To protect Vedas. Keshavadhrita Meena Sharira Jai Jagadish Hare. Keshav means Krishna. Why Krishna is Keshav? Krishna Priya? Why Krishna is Keshav? What is the meaning of Keshav? Hare Baba, that small Krishna Priya.
Nice hair.
Nice hair.
Keshav means very nice, very fine hair.
Keshav means?
Why are you looking at me?
What's wrong in looking at you?
Doesn't Keshav mean he has long, black, curly hair?
जो राधा रानी के केशों को वो करते हैं.
Kill the Kishi demon.
Yes. One who killed demon Keshi becomes Keshav. This is one meaning. Second, Ka means Brahma. Ish means Shiva. And one who is the Lord of Brahma and Shiva is called Keshav. Third meaning, Hemant Prabhu just said, when Krishna decorated the hairs of Radharani, Kesh means hairs. When Krishna decorates, that personality Krishna who decorates the hairs of Radharani in Vrindavan, a beautiful place called Shingarvat. You know? Where Krishna decorates the hairs of Radharani, he becomes Keshav. So Keshavadhrita Meena Sharira. Meen means fish. Krishna incarnate himself as fish incarnation. For what reason? Huh?
You said to protect the Vedas.
To kill one demon called Hayagriva and also to protect Vedas. Vedas are what? The Vani of the Lord, means the words which emanated from the Lord for us to fulfill, to obey His orders. So Vedas are so important. The Vedas were getting stolen by Hayagriva, demon. And this Matsya avatar, he came for many reasons. One is to protect the Vedas. Secondly, to save Rishis, Sapta Rishis. There are 7 Rishis who's always in a cosmic. They present there eternally. To save these 7 Rishis and to save Satyavrata Muni. This is Matsya avatar. Keshavadhrita. Krishna has assumed this. Then Keshavadhrita Kurma Rupa. Kurma means tortoise. When there was churning of ocean with demons and demigods, they put a big huge mountain, Mandrachal, on the back of the tortoise. Who's the tortoise? Keshav means Krishna. He himself became as a Kurma avatar. And that big huge mountain was just like a sesame seed on his back. And when they were churning, demons and demigods churning, he was getting so much pleasure, just like you have a itchy and someone scratch your back. And from the scripture point of view, this whole planet is lying on Kurma. Tortoise is there. This is by Jayadev Goswami. Keshavadhrita Kurma Sharira Jai Jagadisha Hare. Kurma avatar. Then comes Keshavadhrita Varaha Rupa. He became a boar. Because Hiranyaksh, he took earth. Where? In Rasatal. So on the request of Brahma and all demigods, Krishna, he incarnated himself as a boar, big huge tusk, and he went deep into the waters and was start smelling with earth, and he took earth on his tusk and he brought earth, kept on the origin. Shashani Kalanka Jai Jagadisha Hari. Just like when we see the full moon, the beauty of the moon, there are some spots. Similarly, the tusk of Shivara Bhagwan is effulgent, soothing like moon, and Prithvi, earth, is just like spot on that moon. Keshavadhrita Varaha Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hari. Understand? So in this way, Keshav, he incarnate himself in so many forms, aquatic, animal, human, all that, Parshuram, Buddha and all that. And all have some significance. The significance is very one-pointed and secondary, like to kill demons or to save someone, that's all. But that Krishna, he himself appeared as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu is not incarnation of Krishna. Krishna himself is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he gave a best gift to this world to come back to him. And the gift is Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Many people say, where is the name of Radharani in this Mahamantra? I don't understand why they don't understand this. It's such a philosophical, deep. All scriptures are if you read the commentaries of Jiva Goswami on this Mahamantra, the entire pastimes of Radha Krishna is present in Mahamantra. What is Hare means? Sarva Cheta Haraha Krishnasya Chittam Hare Jaso Vidagdhi Vistarata Radha Haramataha. Hare means Radharani, one who captivates and steals the heart of Krishna, the mind of Krishna. The stealing is called Hare. Understand? The name of Radharani is present in where? In Mahamantra. There is no need with this concept of thinking that only by chanting Radhe Radhe I'll get the benefit of Radharani's mercy. Understand? Of course the name is Radhe, Radha, but we address as Radhe. But we are told by the Supreme Personality, Krishna himself, to rely on, to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. This is by Mahaprabhu directly. So where's Radharani in this? In this Mahamantra there are so many names of Radharani present. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. 8 times. 8 times. Hare. Addressing Radharani with a very specific emotion, that you Radharani who steals the heart of Krishna. So Hare is present there. This is what Divya Gyan, transcendental knowledge given by Shri Guru to disciple. That chant this Hare Krishna Mahamantra. With what emotions? With what meditation? With this meditation, this crow flew from this house to the other house. Is this a meditation by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra? No. Oh, this car is fancy. Is this should be the meditation? Of course, we chant 16 rounds or whatever rounds. And not all rounds we chant with full of emotions and meditations. So this is not called quality chanting. It's called quantity chanting. Srila Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Maharaj Ji told, we should focus on quality chanting. Keep in mind, we also have to maintain the quantity too. But quality is very important. How to improve our quality of chanting? With meditating on something very potential. And what is that? So there are many ways to meditate while we chant. You want to hear that?
Yes.
This is a general question. Everyone should know the answer. Srila Gurudev, my Gurudev, when he used to give initiation to devotees, he was always referring and telling that when you chant Mahamantra or your Diksha mantras, you should focus on Radha Krishna pastime. And which pastime? She sung this bhajan. Radha Krishna Pranamura Yugala Kishore. This is like in the first line, addressing to Radha Krishna, you are my what? Life and soul. But it's not has become my life and soul yet. But this is my goal. One day I will say, Radha Krishna, actually you are my life and soul, but today I'm just singing out of my prayer, may you become my life and soul. You have not become yet. Jivane marane gati aar nahi more. Yeah? You are my everything. I don't have anybody else as my proprietor. But oh you, Radha Krishna. Then starts with a meditation. Kalindera kole keli kadambe ravana ratana bedera yupa Boshavo Dujan. This is Diksha, transcendental knowledge. Kalindira Kule Keli Kadambira one. On the bank of Kalindi. Kalindi means Ganga? Saraswati? Yamuna. On the bank of Yamuna there is one Kadamba tree. You know Kadamba? Kadamba tree? Yellow flowers. The favorite of Krishna and favorite of Mahaprabhu and Nityan Prabhu. You know? Even Jhula. Even the swing pastimes of Radha and Krishna takes place at Kadamba. Jhula dalo Kadamba ki dari Radha aur Mohan jhule dheere dheere. The swing pastime also takes place at Kadamba. So Kadamba tree is very favorite. Why? The color of Kadamba tree is the complexion of Radharani. They are two important trees in Vrindavan. One is Tamal tree. The color of Tamal tree is dark complexion. That represents Krishna. When Radharani is feeling separation from Krishna, she has no other option. She goes and embraces Tamal tree, believing Tamal tree is Krishna. This is emotion. But Kadamba tree represents Radharani. So Kalindira Kule Keli Kadambira one. On the bank of Jamuna, under Kadamba tree, on a jeweled throne, one big throne embodied with jewels, very precious jewels. Shama Gauri Rakya Shama Gauri Ange Divo Chanda Nera Gandha Chamara Dulabo Kabe Heri Mukha Chandra. Shama and Gauri means Radha and Krishna. When the day will come, when I am going to put sandalwood on the forehead of Radharani and Krishna and from Chamar Seva, fanning. फिर next line. Gatiya mala tirmala diho dova gale adhare tuliya divo karpura tambule. I will sing one beautiful garland. Malati mala. Very dear to Krishna. Malati flowers. I don't know the English name. Jasmine? I think Jasmine. Very dear to Krishna. I will put on their neck. And I will make tambul. Tambul means a pan, a betel nut, and offer to them. But how I can come to this meditation? How I can come to this meditation? Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Dasir Anudas. Seva Abhilasha Mage. Abhilasha means what? Desire. In a higher sense, Abhilasha means begging for. Shri Narottam Thakur, writer of this song, he is begging Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, please give me entrance into this meditation. Please give me entrance into this meditation. I am begging for seva. Seva is not an obligation. Seva has to be asked for, begged for. Understand? O Mahaprabhu, O Shri Radha Krishna, O Shri Gurudev, please bless me with some seva. Yesterday our topic was on seva. Mercy means seva. So Shri Narottam Thakur is begging for that seva. May this become my source of meditation. Understand? So this is what Gurudev used to give instruction at the time of initiation. One should meditate on this. Then other meditation is very easy, you can try, everyone can try. If you've been, how many been Vrindavan? Gaini? Vrindavan? Yes. Okay, even if you never been to Vrindavan, but if you put on internet, you can have darshan of all the temples of Vrindavan. A beautiful temple, Radha Damodar. Beautiful temple, Radha Ramanji. You know, we sing Jai Jai Radha Raman Hari. Beautiful Radha Ramanji. So in the meditation, while chanting Mahamantra, you can serve Radha Raman. Physically, if you go there, Pujari won't allow you to enter in the altar. No way. But in your mind, in your meditation, no one can stop you. Yes way. No one can stop you. Try this for 1 week. Try this for 1 week. I guarantee you. You will develop such a beautiful taste. You don't want to give up then. How is that? Radha Krishna is there. Means Radha Damodar or Radha Raman, Radha Gopinath, whoever your favorite is. Not in just creating a fake figure of a boy and girl sitting on a throne under a kadam tree on the bank of Jamuna. Not any fake, but authorized, authentic. The deities of Vrindavan, discovered by our Goswamis. So Shri Radha Ramanji, Shri Radha Damodarji. While staying in Seattle, living here, with chanting, we can just go there and you can spend as many hours as you can in decorating Radharani and Krishna. You can place any kind of earrings, any different kind of earrings. You can place any ornaments on Radharani, any color of sari, or any color of ankle bell, bracelet, necklace, any kind of shingar, what you can think the best and best and best in your meditation while chanting, serving Radharani, decorating them, both Radha and Krishna. It will take 8 rounds of chanting, decorating Krishna, then 8 rounds of chanting, decorating Radharani, and if you're getting more inspired, then take another 8 rounds for decorating Mahaprabhu. And other 8 rounds decorating Nityanand Prabhu. Coming. And if you feel that this is not enough, then there are 8 Sakhis. So 8 into 8 is 64 rounds, easy. But that's too much in this work situation, right? So much work, ITNs are here, and if they don't work, they get very good email, very loving email. So to avoid that situation, to get laid off, better focus on your work, and that short period of time which we spend in chanting Mahamantra, believe me, try this 7 days or 10 days to develop. You're going to develop a beautiful taste decorating deities. And this is actually going to be acknowledged by Radha Damodar, because this is a transcendental lily. As much as you can decorate Radharani, Shola Shingar and Dwadash Abhra. Shola Shingar. In other words, whatever you have seen in your closet, your Shingar, your earrings, or while moving here and there, कौन सा brand है वो? Swar? Yes. Whatever you've seen, choose the best one and try to decorate Radharani. Believe me, you will like it so much. And they will like this too. This should be our meditation. Then 8 rounds, 10 rounds goes so fast. है ना? But this period, this 1 hour chanting period, exclusively me and Krishna. I and Krishna. It can be any part of day and night, evening, noon, when you feel you are comfortable, you're free, there is no other obligation, no household duties, no other duties. That 1 hour chanting going to enhance your practices more and more and more. This is Divya Gyan which Guru gives to disciple. So that means if Shri Guru is giving this Divya Gyan, means Diksha, I should worship him? I should worship him or I should love him? The word should means it's obligatory. I should. Or it's supposed to be spontaneous. Anyone whom we love the most, there's always a tendency to serve that person. So it's not because obeying the orders of the Shastras I have to serve my Gurudev and my Krishna. Then this is a distance. No? Oh, because I have to obey this injunction. If I don't follow this, then this is offensive. This is called serving with force, with fear. Whereas what we preach or what we are supposed to understand, service with love is superior than service with fear. There should not be any distance between Guru and disciple. It has to be very open relationship, loving relationship. I'm cooking, I'm serving out of love, not out of fear. If we start serve with fear, there's always a distance. And distance will remain same forever. But even if there is a distance and we start serve with love, the distance is going to get more and more short. This is the benefit of serving with love. Understand? By following this standard of one's practice, one's bhajan, then comes the perfection in bhajan. Perfection means we attain our sadhya, our goal. And what is our goal? Same bhajan is our goal. Radha Krishna Pran Mor Jugal Kishore. From the point of meditation, one gets to the actual scene. So I'm not fabricating this. It's in the song book. A song by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur where he is expressing that I'm sitting and Lalita Sakhi came to me and he said, oh Sakhi, what are you doing here? Go there. Yugal Kishore means divine couple is sitting on the jewel throne. Go and serve, massage their feet. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur, I was saying, I was waiting for some order from authoritative source. And the authoritative source is no one can serve Radha Krishna without the permission or sanction of Sri Lalita Sakhi. And she is giving permission. With her permission, Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, I go run there and I'm start massaging. Can you imagine? We are massaging the feet of Radharani and Krishna. That's why this is sadhan and this is sadhya. When Narottam Thakur is teaching and preaching with this bhajan, it's not just sadhan, it's not just practice, but this is goal also. And that's why Hari Nam, Hare Krishna Mahamantra is not just sadhan to achieve a goal. Understand? It's not a practice to achieve a goal. It is practice and goal together. This is the speciality of bhakti. When we came to Radharaman house, we all climbed stairs. So when we climb stair, we put our foot on first, then go to second, and then we have to release our foot from the first one, right? To go to the second to third. If we don't give up from the first step, can we climb the stair? We can maybe jump 3 or 4. After that, what's going to happen? Trip and fall. Understand? But bhakti is not like this. There is nothing to leave or give up. We begins from which stage is going to go with us. Same steps to reach to ultimate goal. So not taking Mahamantra only as a sadhan, as a practice. Mahamantra itself is a goal. Mahamantra himself is goal. So Radha Krishna Pran More Yugal Kishore, this bhajan. Suruchi, she sings so good, this bhajan. This bhajan is sadhan. And this bhajan is also sadhe, goal. So while performing sadhan, utmost prayers from the heart to Shri Guru and to Shri Radha and Krishna, Mahaprabhu and Radha Krishna, may we achieve this goal as soon as possible. So even if we start begging today, that as soon as possible going to complete after 100 years. 100 lifetimes, sorry. Not 100 years. This is called slip of tongue. It's not 100 years, 100 lifetimes. Lifetimes. Understand? Lifetimes to achieve this. If we start thinking today, and as long as we are delaying the process, it's getting delayed. Our choice. Krishna is ready, Mahaprabhu is ready, Guru is ready. I have to be ready and prepared. That if this is my goal and this is what I want, I have to begin today. I have to start today. I have to be serious today. Because again tomorrow we're going to be today. Day after will also be today. Entire life will be like this. Entire life will just pass, fly so quick, so quick. You know, many of us we are 40, 50, 60. I'm the youngest. I'm only 15 years. Everyone else is senior than me. I'm the youngest one sitting here. No, Vidya is youngest. I'm elder brother of Vidya. How our life passed so quick, huh? And this is going to be same, more fast of what lifestyle we living these days. Days and nights are passing so quick. So it's a time to be very serious and taking our life very seriously. Very seriously. I have no taste, I have no taste. Yes, you have no taste. If you don't taste anything, how you get taste? No, but I ate ice cream. I didn't find any taste. Then you have COVID.
Jaundice.
If I'm eating ice cream, I'm not getting taste, that means I have COVID, means I have disease. Then what to do? Take medicine. Get out of this disease. Cure your disease. And then taste is going to come very soon. If I don't take ice cream, how am I going to tell ice cream is vanilla flavor or chocolate flavor? Only by tasting this. So going deep into the realization of tasting Maha Mantra, then we can tell how sweet you are. Harinam is so sweet. It's not bitter. This is called sadhan. Sadhan. But don't fear. If any individual candidate not finding any taste, don't fear. It is just like example of a mango. If you see a mango on a tree which is dark green in color, that means it's unripe. Unripened state of a mango. The same mango after some days, weeks or months is going to turn a little bit yellow, a little bit green. That means started ripening. But still it's not very delicious. Then comes a stage when the mango fully ripe. Yes? Fully ripe. And if you taste that mango, wow, so sweet. But that mango, initially in that dark green state was also a mango. And when changing a little color, getting a little ripened is also mango. When fully ripened is also mango. But in that initial stage, that mango was not sweeter. But in the last stage, the same mango turns to very, very sweet. This is called sadhan bhakti. When we are performing sadhan, there's little less taste because it's not ripened yet. That doesn't mean I have to just give up. That means I have to continuously waiting to give some temperature to that mango to make it ripen as soon as possible. So many farmers, what they do, they put chemicals and other stuff to make that mango ripe quick. Understand? So that quick movement or the processing of that mango is our quick or our seriousness in chanting. This is the most important. This is basics, but then it comes on a very high philosophical level. Philosophical level. Time kya hua?
9:50.
I can take one question. Who has questions? Oh, you.
Ouch. I was wondering what. So you were talking about seva yesterday, and also today, and how we should beg for seva. What if we get too much seva? And then we're like overwhelmed with seva.
That's a very interesting question. There's a devotee who's begging for seva, and there's a devotee who's getting abundance of seva. How to deal with that? Then you pass on seva to someone else
Okay.
if you can't handle that.
But what if others aren't begging for the seva?
If others are begging of seva, then you impart that seva to others.
No, but they're not begging for it.
But believe me, if I'm getting some seva and I think this is my seva, I would request Krishna, may this series of seva continue forever. And sometimes we find overwhelm or difficulty. So Srila Bhakti Thakur is teaching us, Tomar sevai dukha hai jata seito parama sukha. What is the meaning?
Either the happiness or the distress of seva is all blissful to me. Is it that?
Tomar sevai. In serving you, if I come across some difficulties or I'm feeling this is too much, then this is a source of my pleasure. Because I'm getting sufferings and distress in serving you, the source of my pleasure because you are the object of that. You are the object of that seva. Means object of that distress. You are the object. And because you means Krishna. So you are my life and soul. So it's easy to sing Radha Krishna Pranamur. You are my life and soul. And if your life and soul is giving you some trouble or overburdening you with seva, you should be happy, not sad. And 24 hours seva. I mean, because we are in a very immature stage, sometimes more and more seva comes and we get overwhelmed. That's very true. But this is nothing wrong with the seva, this is wrong with me. That I'm not able to handle that. Understand? So no fault on the seva mood or attitude. Is my fault that I'm not able to handle that. Yes, Ramji.
Just continuation of this. Yesterday also you said that getting more seva is more mercy, or you make.
No, but she's saying she can't handle that.
No, that is the next question to it. But we said, or you said yesterday, that getting more seva is more mercy from God. But sadhaks who are like us, I'm just taking my example. So let's say for me,
Hey, Radharaman, we are in a lecture. Just 5 more minutes, please.
so if I am doing some sadhana, whatever I can or as per my abilities and expertise, I am doing it. But how do I know that what kind of or how do I know that Krishna or Radharani or Gaur Mahaprabhu is really accepting my seva? And how do I give courage to myself that whatever I am doing, I am on the right path, and maybe I need to progress more. Like in your case, you said that you have confirmation that you started from nowhere and today you have your own temple. But for us, we don't see any kind of that progress. Krishna doesn't come and talk to us. So how do we...
It's a matter of realization.
Yeah, exactly. So how do we know that realization, or how do we feel that realization?
It is from person to person. If I want to, this was my topic in Hawaii also. If I want to realize this, then I will realize this. If I don't want to realize this, I cannot realize this.
No, but today our realization can be on the material level. Like let's say I say, okay, I can buy a big car, or I can buy a big house, or I have all the comforts of life, which means Krishna is happy with us, which is not true. But our understanding or our level of sadhan is at that level that probably we can get misled. That yes, I'm getting all the comforts, which means Krishna is happy with me. But how or what kind of things we should look for? Probably we don't know. Krishna is giving us everything. We are in the state of this comfort, which means He has some mercy on us. That is for sure. But how do we really see that, and how do we find that? That yes, this is the mercy. This is the right way.
Tushti pushti kudpayanu ghasam.
Yeah.
What is the meaning?
So when we start eating, we get our hunger
Or how
resides.
this word start with?
Bhakti pareshanubhava viraktiranna chitrik ekakalaha prapadyamanasya yathashnatahasya srushti pushti kshudpayanubhasam.
So answer that.
So when one starts bhakti, so with bhakti what happens? And the example given is when we start eating, 3 things happen. That first is our hunger resides, our body gets some strength, and we start feeling good. The same way.
That's not the
Tushti,
sequence.
pushti.
Tushti pushti kudpayanu ghasam.
So
Tushti means satisfaction. If I'm very hungry, I've not eaten for 2 days, imagine starving. And every morsel of food I'm putting in my mouth, 3 things goes together. One is tushti, satisfaction, pushti, nourishment, proportionately. And third is
Shuddhani.
kudpayanu ghasa means
Hunger resides.
hunger
Resides.
simultaneously. So this example is given in Srimad Bhagavatam to illustrate bhakti pareshanubhav virakti. If I am doing bhakti, means practices, definitely I'm going to get pareshanubhav, realization, and with that virakti, renunciation. So renunciation doesn't mean that I have to give up my family or my home. Renunciation means to understand the concept. This world is asar, means there is nothing good in this world. And this is not my place to live. At least a realization and understanding of this fact by every day encountering so many episodes in our life stanza, right? So these 3 things goes together. Sadhan, bhakti means their sadhan bhakti, then pareshanubhav, realization. If I'm not getting realization, that means something is wrong with my sadhana. And if there's realization and practice going good, but there is no renunciation, again something wrong. Because while eating every morsel of food in my mouth, three things definitely going to go all together. Tushti, pushti, and khudapayanugasam. Satisfaction, nourishment. If I'm getting satisfied but there is no nourishment, some illness is there. If I'm eating, satisfaction is there, nourishment is there, but I want to eat more and more and more. You are possessed. Some ghost is in the body, or some bugs are there. So need again treatment. So with every practices, these three things goes together. And that's why Shukdev Goswami Ji, he compared this process of eating with our bhakti. Bhakti, realization, and renunciation. This goes parallel, simultaneously with each other. If there is one lacking, something is wrong with your sadhana, or you are not doing sadhana. Because if we are doing sadhana under the direction of Shri Guru, with the service mood, realization is bound to come. You can't stop that. Even if you don't want, bound to come. Realizing the fact that I am going to die one day and this life is very precious. This is one realization. Isn't it? So how you can say you're not having any realization, but there are different levels of realization. Different A, B, C, D, different levels of realization. So this is also one kind of realization. I am unable to do my sadhana properly. This is realization. I give you my example. When I was 18 years old, Gurudev came, he was in my house 3 days. And I said, one day I said, I want to speak to you one-on-one. I don't want anyone to hear this because it's my personal. Guru said, okay, come 4 o'clock. And it was in my room. I came to Gurudev and I said, he said, what is the matter? I said, Guruji, I'm chanting, from 2 years I'm chanting, but I'm feeling that I'm falling down. He said, why are you feeling like that? I said, because attractions of the world, they're pulling me. The attractions of the world are pulling me. So I'm, instead of rising in bhakti, I'm falling in bhakti. So, what is your answer on this? Guruji is so expert, he smiled. He said, you think this is fall in bhakti? I said, yes. He said that, come on. Before 1 or 2 years, did you have this kind of realization that you are getting pulled by the attractions of the people? Of a girl or boy, whatever? Did you ever felt that? I said, no. Because you were already, very regular in that wave. But now you're trying to realize something, and this is your realization that you are feeling that the attractions are pulling you. Understand? So this is not called fall in bhakti, this is called rise in bhakti. You are growing across the wind. And therefore, you finding it's difficult, this is your realization. Very basic level, but this is one kind of realization. But I was not aware of this. I was thinking, I'm falling. But from a spiritual guardian, from Guru perspective, he's not seeing your falling, he's seeing you are rising in bhakti. So this is the difference between my understanding and Guruji understanding. He can see far distance, he can see certain thing. I'm only thinking gross. In this way, there are many kind of realizations, even if it is a material, but because we are practicing spirituality, we are not perfect being yet. We are practicing, we do get this realization, I'm getting so busy in my business. It's just entangling me day and day and day. I want to just get out of it. I want to chant, I want to read, I want to hear, I want to serve, I want to Vrindavan. This is one realization. Practically it's not even happening yet, but it's a matter of realization. So, every serious sadhaka, if it is serious, if he or she is serious, then realization, one degree or another degree is always there. But this goes more and more and more according to our capacities, how much we can hold that.
So can we measure ourselves on those Shantir, Avyartha, Kalatam, Virakti, Manasha?
No.
On each parameter, can we
No,
just keep
not at all.
measuring ourselves?
Not at all. Those symptoms which you are telling, these are symptoms. What is the last line?
Ityadeva anubhava, syurjata bhava.
One who is in the stage of bhav. You are not in the stage of bhav.
No, that's true, but for us to reach there, same qualities need to imbibe and same qualities need to...
To reach to that stage of khantir, avyat kalattam, virakti manashunyata, asha bandho samutkanthe, nam gani sadaruchi.
Asaktistat gunakhyani pritistat vasatistat
Yes.
ityadeva anubhava.
This is my, what do you call, perfection. This is my goal. But I can't say, as you said, what? What is
Measuring on each parameter.
We cannot measure ourselves on this parameter. Because itself in the...
But we have to start working on them one
You're
day.
already starting. You already started.
But we don't know where we are today. If
This parameter is for those who are already situated on the stage of bhav. So I can't relate myself to those personalities who are on this stage. But yes, very true what you're saying. I can imitate. But that imitation is not going to work. Just like, for the audience, if they're not understanding this, the first word is called khanti, means not get affected with any circumstances in life. And this word applies to Parikshit Maharaj when he got this curse that he's going to die in 7 days. After hearing this, Parikshit Maharaj, after hearing this, that he got cursed and he's going to die after 7 days, he was least affected with this. This is called khanti, means when there is a situation or circumstance where you're getting cursed or you going to die, but you're not affected at all. Is that, can I relate myself with that? I don't.
But Avyarth Kalatam for sure.
Very difficult, Prabhu.
One should always
Khanti
try
of-
at where I'm wasting my time, right?
Yes, Avyarth Kalatta means those on the stage of bhav, they don't waste their single minute in anything else material, all spiritual. So therefore they chant 22 hours and they eat and sleep 2 hours. With us, it's other way around. Eat and sleep and enjoying 22 hours and chanting maybe 22 or maybe 20 minutes. That's all. So, they're our ideals, we respect them, we worship them, but I can't imitate them. But of course, what you said is correct. We can drive a lesson from that, and I don't have to waste my time.
Jhota kele sacha hoy, sacha kele virala koi. Start imitating.
Acha, Hare Krishna. It's getting too late. Tomorrow is work day. है ना? And tomorrow is very, very auspicious day. Very auspicious day. Ah. Tomorrow is the day when if anyone wants to get married, it's a good day. Tomorrow is the day if anyone wants sannyas, also good day. Tomorrow is the day if anyone wants diksha, initiation, the most auspicious day. Or if you starting a journey or new venture, whatever, very, very auspicious day, Vasant Panchami. Understand? And the outfit, the dressing code for tomorrow program, yellow. With Radha Krishna, they are also wearing yellow. So we're going to hear more on this topic. By mistake you wearing today. Oh, she's preparing for tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to hear. It's a very auspicious day, Vasant Panchami. Then also the appearance of Vishnu Priya Devi, the consort, the wife of Shri Mahaprabhu, Shri Raghunath Das Goswami, Raghunandan Thakur, Vishnu Chakur Thakur.
It's a long list.
6, 7 tithis in one. So very
Any of the
very-
Bhaktisiddhanta disciples?
yes. Bhakti Vivek Bharati Goswami Maharaj also good. So it's very auspicious day. Please come tomorrow for program, and it's a Friday evening, so we can have a long Hari Katha. Thank you so much. That's it.
Tomorrow's program is at
Vrinda.
right next to our home in Bellevue. So if you come at our home.